Hello everybody, today we're going to be looking at how to make a sugarcane farm. Now, this isn't like any sugarcane farm because it combines two things that are usually real hard to combine. It combines efficiency and reliability. Now what I mean by this is that it's 100% efficient, so all the sugarcane that grows is collected and stored. Oh yeah, for like the 30 minutes that I've been recording, I collected this much. So yeah, it collects everything, and it's reliable. So meaning that unlike this design, even though it collects everything, we all know that these guys right here tend to disappear and just not be as reliable as you would wish they were. I know from my survival world because, geez, my god, they do despawn quite a bit. I mean, it works if you want to. Like, you might want to build this. Oh yeah, also, people are kind of stupid. They don't stagger this, which is what you want to do. Never have I seen a tutorial in which people stagger the redstone. And basically what that does, instead of it activating the entire line of pistons, it just activates either one piston or 3 pistons. But anyways, back to this. So the concept came into my head actually when I was dreaming. So I had this design right here. Right now it's turned off. I just put a bunch of redstone blocks behind it. I actually dreamt about it. Was like, what if I make one of these? Like with the same idea of using the torch burnout. And I started by trying to make this, which as you can see was a complete catastrophe. And then I was like, well, actually, I don't need this. It works just like that. Right now, tripping off. Okay, yeah, it works just like that. So grab some sugarcane. It works there. Works. It works there. Works here. So it's reliable. And the thing is that because this, when a plant grows there, it can either activate this one or this one. I was like, you know what, I don't really like that because it causes a ton of lag. As you can see, like one sugarcane grows and it activates everything. So I countered this by making it even cheaper actually, which was a win-win. So it's cheaper and it's more lag friendly. So this was the final design. So as you can see, sugarcane can grow on the side, on the bottom, and it works. Now the reason for which sometimes it doesn't work is because there's a small chance of a redstone torch not resetting when it receives so if I try to reactivate the torch burnout within I think 1 second, it will not work. But because there's other 2 plants growing here, that's not a problem, so we'll just grow there. Now I took this idea and I was like, how do I make it stackable? And it's actually quite simple, really. So as you can see, the design is stacked up, 2 layers. It can actually go as high as you want it to, or if you want to, you can just keep it at 1 layer. So basically how it works is really simple actually. Just grows, resets this, which activates, fires, creating a torch burnout. After a while, retracting the pistons back. So it's really simple, and as you can see, there is pretty much no redstone at all. Now, you might be wondering, why did I put the redstone torches on sea lanterns? The reason for which I placed these on sea lanterns isn't so that it looks cool. Well, it does look a lot better, but because it's more lag friendly. So you see when this fires, the light levels change, and that can create a bunch of lag when you have a massive sugarcane farm. So putting it on a light source that is strong enough that is basically stronger than the redstone torch or the redstone, helps a lot with lag. The reason for which I have another water stream here at the bottom is to, if I wanted to make, it's like this water stream right here, if I wanted that to be the water stream that takes the items into the chests, it would, I would at one point have to interrupt it, and that does not look pretty. So by adding another water stream here at the bottom, you simplify everything. Now, on to how to build this. Now to build this, you actually, first of all, okay, now to build this you're going to need pistons, hoppers, redstone torches, redstone dust, chests for the storage system, packed ice, water, or normal ice because everybody cares about ice. Comment down below if you get the reference. Signs, glass, sea lanterns preferably. If it's going to be small, then you won't need it, and building block of choice. I suggest bringing some buckets as well, in case you mess up, or you could just bring a block, and you will need a lot of sugarcane and a lot of dirt. Okay, so once you found your space where you're going to build it. Oh yeah, also I really suggest building the farm like in terms of width, a multiple of 3. But anyways, once you've found a place to build it, so right now we are going to start with the collection system. So you dig 3 blocks down. Actually, no, 4 blocks down. I'll explain in 1 second. This farm right here is going to be... How many blocks should we make it? I say 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15. But actually, no, let's go for 21. Okay, anyways, now once you have dug your trench, at the bottom you're going to want to place some ice. Once the ice is placed, in case you're wondering what the ice is for, it's to speed up item delivery. So once that is done, you're going to want to place water like this, going into a hopper that you will have at the end. So make sure your items go into a hopper at the end. So this right here would be the 27th block. Then I just added a hopper here. Now you're going to want to dig down, make a little hole to collect your items. This is where you're going to have the chests that will collect your items. So once you have dug out a decent sized hole, you will want to place your chests. So once you have dug out a decent sized hole, go in and place your chests, or where you're going to be storing the sugarcane. Make sure you connect it up to the hopper, because it will crash your world. I assure you that if you leave this running, like make it big enough and you just leave it running like that, it'll crash your world. Anyways, once that is done, you're going to want to place signs like this. So you're going to want to place signs all around here, above the water. Once that is done, also make sure water can't spill in here. Once that is done, you're going to want to place water here. So right here is where you're going to have your sugarcane. Also, when you're placing the water, make sure the water source blocks aren't, this one's actually too close. Make sure they are not directly above or just simply 1 block it's like 1 block up in here. No. Make sure they're at least 2 blocks away from any of the signs, because what happens is that on very rare occasions, the sugarcane will just fall through straight down and it will get stuck here. But if you have the water flowing, while it's falling down, it will get pushed to the side. So, just to make sure you fill everything up. Okay, perfect. And now you will start planting your sugarcane. Now sugarcane goes here. So your sugarcane should be planted by now. I just realized how ugly this block of dirt is. Okay. Anyways, once that is done, you do this. So, piston layout is really simple. Just make sure you don't mess up. So here's where you need your redstone torches, your redstone, your pistons, and preferably sea lanterns. Anyways, so you want to start by placing a row of blocks here. Remember, it does not have to be quartz. In fact, I disencourage that you use quartz due to how expensive it is. Now, just do this. And make sure, when you start, only put 1 piston, then go down. But after that, you put pistons like this. Okay, so once your pistons are set, make sure you fill in the gaps at the bottom, not the ones all the way at the top. Because with the ones all the way at the top, you want to place your sea lanterns. Remember, you don't have to, just helps with lag. And on the sea lanterns, you will place redstone torches. Oh, missed that one. Okay, so once the redstone torches are set, put redstone on top of these blocks. Also, note, it does not work with glowstone. Okay, so, again, actually, no, what am I doing? You need to put dirt on top of these, because I will show you how to make this bigger, but vertically, which is something quite remarkable about this design. Anyways, so you have your redstone torches set, and now you encase the build with glass. You do this to make sure that nothing gets flung and it ends up over here. So encase it with glass. Once you have encased the farm with glass, if you want to expand it, which I imagine a lot of you will, you're going to continue on by filling this up with dirt. So you turn this from a couple of bits of dirt to a row of dirt. And you're going to grab your signs, go down here, and at the same level of the redstone torches, so right here, you are going to place a signs. Okay, so once you place all of these signs, you will now be able to place water. Now I suggest placing the water source blocks directly above the ones that you had on lower levels. There's no reason to it, I just like doing that. Anyways, so you've placed in your water source blocks, and now plant the sugarcane back. Well, not back, but we're adding another layer. So, once you have your sugarcane in, again, grab your building block. Most of you will get the hang of it from here. Just continue on. But I'm going to continue, because this is a tutorial. Now, you place your building blocks, and follow the same piston pattern that we had going on earlier. Okay, so you have your piston layout set. Fill in those gaps. You don't need to, it just looks really, really ugly if you don't. And here, on these gaps, we are placing our sea lanterns. And on those, you're placing your redstone torches. And on these blocks, well, the sea lanterns, again, place your redstone. Now, if you believe that you might expand this design in the future, put dirt on top of it, on top of these redstone torches, because it just makes life easier in the future, of course. But if you're certain that you will not expand this design in the future, go ahead, put any old solid block there. Now you have done that, and the final step is to encase this with glass. Again, I see people ask me to what level encase it at the bare minimum. Make it as high as this piston right here. So yeah, you can go higher if you want to. I like to go this high, so 1 block higher, but this is enough to prevent the sugarcane from flying out. So once it is fully encased with glass, that is it done actually. So if you want to add more layers, just go back to the previous step, which is where I added the signs. But yeah, so this design is infinitely expandable, it is reliable, it is practically lossless, and it does produce quite a bit of sugarcane. I mean, it's the normal growth rate of sugarcane. But yeah. Also, in case you're wondering, this design here, I suggest building it not only because it gets rid of the hopper minecart that was over here that I destroyed because it was annoying. Not only do I suggest building it because it gets rid of it, but because also it's cheaper. Believe it or not, it's cheaper because you get rid of these observers, which I'm pretty sure require a repeater to craft. I can't remember. I haven't made them in a while. So yeah, that's the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you build this. It's a really great build. It's a really fun build to work on. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.